Hello and good afternoon. I'm Crazy Jazz Dude. I'm Redstone's father and this is her mess. But this week we've had delivery of the Antsy Labs original Fidget Cube. Okay, beware of cheap imitations. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this thing and see what comes out of it. Had it a few days, we've been playing with it, and I have to say it's actually pretty damn good fun. Comes in its own box, as you can see. It's got the original Antsy Labs Fidget Cube name on it. Might help if I get the name right. And when you open the top, what you realise is the cube itself was actually stuck quite firm to the plate below it, and it gives you all these bits of information around the outside. Glide, it's like a little joystick spin. It's a little spinny thing here. It says breathe, because you can. It's quite a therapeutic little dent to play with. Roll this thing, click things, and you'll find it's stuck down pretty well, so you have to peel it off. And what you'll find with some of these ones, depends where you get it from, you may even find in the bottom of the box a pretty cool bag to keep it in. There we go. How's a look at that then? See, Antsy Labs, not Antsy Labs as I kept calling it, and quite rightly my daughter pointed out the error of my ways, but then again I am an idiot. But there we go. Right. Let's put all the box aside, thank you very much.
I'm in the background, by the way.
Yeah, I think they noticed that because they're giggling. And here we have the cube itself. Okay. Now, on one side, it's a fairly simple little thing. It's this little indentation, which I actually find pretty cool because when I'm holding it and playing with other bits and pieces on this cube, it's a handy thing to have your finger resting on there. That's pretty good. And on this side here, this is possibly one of my favourites. It's a little ball bearing and it rolls around like that. Whoopie-doo, you might think. However, get a load of this, keep the noise down and listen to this. You press that little ball, it also clicks. Above that you've got these three little thumb wheels. They're like a little combination lock, and you can just roll those around under your thumb. I find I'm holding it like this, rolling the little wheels, rolling the little ball and clicking it with my thumb. That's actually pretty cool, but that's not everything. Oh no, 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 no. Get a load of this then, because on this side it looks like a number 5 of a die. That's die singular, not dice plural, by the way. And you'll find that they've all got their own individual little clicks. Oh, that's a soft click. Can you hear that? It's really quiet, a soft click. It just pushes in. And the three across the middle here, these actually click. The middle one is a slightly harder click, and the outer two, if you listen to this. Now what I like about this one here, again, is I can put my finger on the dent there, hold on to it, lay my thumb across the three clicking ones, and it's like bubble wrap. Oh, how cool is that? That is like playing with bubble wrap. Okay, and then round to this side here, there's a little spinning disc. There's a little handle on it there. You put your finger on or your thumb on, and it just rolls around in circles. Get a load of that. Round and round in circles. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's very, very tactile. This thing here looks similar, but it's not. Look from the side. You'll realise it's actually raised up. It's a little free-floating sliding joystick pad. Put your thumb on there, roll it around, roll it around. It's pretty cool. You can sit there and pretend to be shooting villains on your favourite Xbox game all day if you wish. Like I say, beware of cheap imitations. This is an original Antsy Lab. And you notice the joystick is almost sitting flush on top of the cube itself. It floats around. It doesn't swing about and snap off like some of the horrible cheap ones that we've played with in recent times.
Yeah, because before we ordered one, and the thing, it went in and it just stuck.
It did indeed.
It wouldn't move.
And in fact, there was that rubbish. I sent it back and got a refund. Now, on this side here, we've got what looks like a simple little switch, because basically that's what it is. How many of you like sitting there and just clicking stuff back to front? Click, 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 click. If you do it, hold it with your thumb, you can do it quietly and silently, a little bit like my daughter switching her light off late at night when she hears me coming up the stairs, and then pretending to be asleep and not getting caught reading at midnight, and I've just received a thump on the arm. Okay, thank you very much for that. Right, so we've got the clicky switchy thing, we've got the thumb wheel combination lock, we've got the roller ball, that also clicks. We've got the free floating joystick that is very closely flush to the top of this device, so as it reduces the risk of it being snapped off. That is pretty decent little bit of kit. We've got this little turning turntable thing here. We've got the little dots on there that looks like the 5 of a die, not dice, a die. And some click and some don't, so a little bit of therapeutic clicking and pressing going on there. Oh, that is just like bubble wrap. Get a listen to this. Oh, it's like popping bubble wrap. It's brilliant. And there we go, the 6 sides of the original Antsy Lab Fidget Cube.
And you finally got the name right.
And I finally got the name right. Feel free to smash the like button at the bottom of this. if you like the review of that, I'll leave you with one last view of the Antsy Labs logo. There we go, and it's goodbye from us. Goodbye!